Hi, this is Lynne Jacob and I've just had my first technical glitch, which makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. This is my very first live on Facebook, and it's one of those marketing tools out there that I thought that I really need to be getting into, but I wasn't doing it. And today, as I'm preparing for a trip down to the Caribbean in a couple of days, then it came to me, what I'm doing is actually something that I train my clients to do. And I guess it's just an example of how I actually walk my talk. I'm Lynne Jacob, business performance coach, and I work with owners of small and medium-sized businesses and the managers and directors of teams as well in larger businesses. And what I do is I help you come to understand firsthand how fun has never before in your life ever been so profitable. So that's what my claim to fame is that I help you make your business place a heck of a lot more fun, and then your profits increase almost without focusing on them. But of course we focus on them. One of the ways we do that is we do whatever the heck it takes to get to the results that we really want. So that's what I'm talking about right now. The thing here is that I am going south because I had an issue with a tooth too many years ago, and what happened was it split. Okay, fine. I was in no pain. Wasn't an issue or anything like that, but it just miraculously split in half. So I go to the dentist and she's like, "Oh my God, I should have seen that, 6 months ago when you had your checkup because there was a crack in it and I didn't do anything about it. So sorry." Okay, well then, out comes the tooth, and then it starts bothering me. But everybody's saying, when I say everybody, I mean all these dentists. I stopped in, I was traveling across the country at the time, like a few months after the operation, after the surgery, and stopped in, and he's like, "Oh no, everything's beautiful. My gosh, what a great job they did. And no, you have no issues. No, everything's wonderful." No, honey, I have an issue. And without him, living in my body, he wasn't able to understand what I was trying to say to him. "Oh, no, it'll just all correct itself. It'll all be good." Okay, cool. Patience. Patience is a virtue, right? So anyway, that was in Calgary where I saw that fellow. And then I get back a couple or 3 months later to where I live near Moncton, New Brunswick. And so I make an appointment to go see my dentist, and she takes a look at it. No, everything's fine. No, it's wonderful. It's healed. It's great. It's awesome. No, it isn't fine. Please listen to me. So eventually, that day in that appointment, she made a tiny little adjustment. And she said, other than that, no, there's nothing that can be done. Really? Okay. So that carried on to how many months later, I don't remember, but I'll tell you, over 3 years, I saw 5 dentists, each one of them telling me that there was nothing wrong. I did not need anything to correct this problem that they think is imaginary. So at any rate, I just made a decision one day, I am getting a tooth implant. But what the heck is that? What does it mean? What does it entail? All this stuff. So I go online to ask Google, because, Mr. Google, he knows everything. And when I did, then up pop all these ads. God bless Mr. Google. But I remembered when I saw an ad about a dental vacation, then I remembered having spoken to parents, mom and dad, talking about their son. And so what they did is they found this alternative solution. And I know a lot of people have been going to Mexico for several years. So when I heard this from them, oh yeah, right, that wasn't totally out to lunch. What happened from there was that, reminded me, from them telling me what success their son had from having this operation, then I was more open to this ad. So then I did some research and I came up with Dr. Miguel. So, he's one of my Facebook friends now, and he is so fantastic when it comes to listening to me. And he doesn't always say exactly what I want to hear, but he educates me on what's going on. So he's fantastic. That was last fall that I started doing that research. It was in December that I bought my tickets to fly down, and I went to see him. And let me tell you, the customer service, second to none. and I got the first leg of this tooth implant done. Well, then I had to wait 6 months, and yes, sometimes I'm a patient person, but sometimes I'm not. So in the 6 months that I was waiting, it's like at the 5-month mark, okay, I just want to hurry up and get going. I know I'm totally healed. I know my body, it's doing well. I connect with him. Yeah, you have to get some x-rays. Okay, fine. I got x-rays. He said, you're right. Everything's great. So, like, come down next week. Oh, wow. I can't come next week. My schedule won't allow that. But how about, next month or in 3 weeks' time or something like that? That didn't work for him because he is a professor at a university. So he was going to be there for 2 or 3 weeks. And then that cut into my agenda again. So it didn't work. So I said, Miguel, I love you. I love you. But I've got to get this situation dealt with now. I go to see yet another dentist in Canada who, no, I didn't advance with him either. Anyway, just to say that I have tried very diligently to have this done in Canada. And here I am going this week now down to see Dr. Miguel again. I love, he's in Punta Cana, and I love the Dominican. Only ever been there once before on this dental vacay. And I do highly recommend it to everybody, but I am staying at a bed and breakfast where I stayed before. And I may actually go off and stay a little bit closer to the ocean if I see something there. But I'm going to be taking a look around for properties as well. It's going to be a working vacation. So it's a dental vacay, property investment vacay, possibly, who knows. So I'm going to add into that a whole lot of dancing. Trust me on that one, because this is where merengue comes from, and this is also where bachata comes from. And so I'll be doing lots of that while I'm there. What I want to share with you is, as business owners, as people, one of the things that stops us from getting the results we really want to have is that we will not do whatever the hell it takes. This is something that, to me, it's dragged on way too long because I was listening to the educated, expert opinions of people who couldn't hear me. So I had to keep on doing whatever the hell it takes to be heard and to get a solution to my problem. Now, this is yet one more step that has to be taken, of course, in this 2-step process. So, of course, it's not done yet. But I trust that I am going to have the solution this time because I found somebody who will listen to me. I had to go out of the country to do that, but, the upside to that is that it's in a lovely place where they dance a lot and they have beautiful beaches and it's very hot. In fact, I took a look at the temperature down there and it's near 30 every day. Well, okay, I'll survive. I will. But my message to you today is, number one, I'm going to be doing more and more of these videos because when I step into something nervous as I was today to do this, then, there's a first time for everything. And now I've done that. So the second time would be that much easier. So keep your eye out. If you're following me on my page, then you'll get an instant notification of when I'm going to go live. Now, pay attention, because what I want to turn these into is I want to turn these into you asking me questions about your business so that I can help you get much better results in your business. And I'm sure that it's going to involve injecting fun into your business in order to get there. So this is Lynne Jacob. Oh my gosh, look at all these people who've joined me. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. This is Lynne Jacob of MLJ International. If you don't already know me or you don't already know what it is I do, how it is that I help people in their businesses, then do take a look at my website, mljinternational.com. Thanks, guys, for being here. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. It's like I'm having a little party in my office. This has been fun. And like I say, I help you understand how fun has never been so profitable. Take care.